Hiya, we are back. Are you sick of us yet? This vlog is just gonna be a weekend vlog, and honestly we have a couple of plans but nothing major, so we'll see where this weekend takes us. We went out last night with one of our friends for a couple of drinks to one of the local spots, so we need some good hearty, dirty food. So first of all, today we are going to the Blasket, which is an Irish bar. It's one of our favourites. They do a great pint of Guinness and they do gorgeous food, like homey kind of food. And then we are going to go to Queen's. So if you, come on and say hello.
Hello.
I was just about to tell them that we're off to Queen's because basically we are all out of our goodies. If you watched our Dublin vlog, if not I will link it here, you'll see that when we're home on our trips to Dublin we stock up on all of our favourite chocolate and crisps and random stuff like OXO cubes and curry sauce.
Curry sauce, yeah.
So we are out of all of our goodies and we're going to have a lovely evening tonight. We want to watch The Last of Us, which is unbelievable if you haven't watched it already. It's so good.
We actually have been to the Butcher Block in Queen's before, and in our very first vlog, so we'll add that up there too. If you can watch that, start from the start again, why not?
If you haven't already, watch all of those vlogs, like when we first moved here. Now that we have the flow going with these vlogs, people are asking, have you got videos like when you were moving? Yeah, loads of them. They're not very long, which in hindsight wasn't a great idea to have like a whole move from Dublin to New York in an 8-minute video. Yeah,
with 2 leaving parties, passport stuff,
visas,
like
they couldn't,
immigration
like what were we
meetings
thinking?
In 8 minutes.
I was just thinking like who's gonna watch us for more than 8 minutes?
A lot of people apparently.
Right, let's weekend!
Let's do it!
Nice outfit!
Thank you.
We're here! Absolutely starving. And here's why we come. These chips are the nicest ever. Darren is trying the shepherd's pie for the first time, and we got these little chicken sliders. They are amazing. The coleslaw is legit.
Oh yeah, it's very good, Carly.
Is it? Have a little taste of it.
Yeah.
So cozy. We love this place.
Hello.
That was, as always, absolutely delicious. So you seen I get the curry chips. We actually share because the portion is huge. I also got they call them chicken finger sliders, and they have coleslaw on them and they are unbelievable.
Very
like
good.
So good. And Darren got the shepherd's pie. What did you think of that?
Shepherd's pie was really good. Best shepherd's pie I've had in New York.
So definitely check out the Blasket if you're visiting. Oh, can you hear an echo?
Echo.
Echo! You're an idiot!
I'm an idiot!
So we've just gotten a train out to Queen's to go to the Butcher Block, and that's where we're going to get all the Irish goodies.
Yes, looking forward to it, can't wait.
Here it is. This is what it's like inside. It's like every other supermarket, I suppose. There's produce sections and then it's mainly goodies and that, to be honest. So you have aisles and aisles and aisles of goodness, and then down the end there's the butchers, of course. Let's look at a couple of prices. So what's that? $6.50 for just over a pound of mince. That's not bad, not for New York. The prices aren't that bad. The breads. They come in frozen because obviously they're imported. We get John McCambridge bread there.
Yeah.
All of the soft drinks, crisps. Freddo biscuits. Yeah, grab them.
Look at them.
Cute. We're out.
Can you see? Will you show them a bit of it?
We've been to heaven and back. We spent $125 on...
sausage rolls.
We'll go through everything that we got when we go back to the apartment. We're rushing out for the train and we look forward to this evening. While Darren's finishing the thumbnail for tomorrow's vlog, I'm going to show you what we got. Ta-da! These are obviously not for one weekend or one night. The sweets that we got in Dublin that time lasted us until now. And that was at Christmas time, that big shop that we did. We generally don't eat sweets that much. So starting with the proper food items, we got 2 tins of beans. We do prefer bachelors, I think, but they were grand, 2 for €3 Heinz. Darren got some cooked sausage rolls. They're really famous for their sausage rolls in the butcher block. John McCambridge bread, of course. We'll freeze some of that and we'll just take out like 4 slices at once. Sausages, I thought these looked decent. I'm very picky about sausages, so we'll see. We needed some garlic powder. We recently ran out and I thought this looked nice. This lemon pepper seasoning, that'd be nice on some chicken and that. We got 5 bottles of Lucozade. We've 2 in the freezer. Oh my god, you have to try frozen Lucozade. Like just as it's about to freeze, you know, when it's slushy. Oh my god, it's unreal. We had to get the Freddo biscuits to try. Purple Snacks, my absolute favourite. Milky Bar, some Jacob's cream crackers, crunchies, Johnny Onion rings. Some things we accidentally got too many because I had a basket and Darren had a basket and we doubled up by mistake. Mega Meanies, a 6-pack of Meanies, Teo, 2 packets of King, 2 packets of Skip, 2 packets of Skip, 2 packets of Skips, 2 packets of pickled onion Monster Munch. I love them. And Darren likes the flaming hot ones. We also got some orange and pineapple Mayawadi. Oh my god, we loved this. We used to always buy it when we were at home and I can't remember the last time that we had it. I've already had some with loads of ice and freezing cold water and it is just delish. To give you an idea of the prices, the individual packets of crisps were $2 each. The Milky Bars were $4, the snack bars were $4, the Milky Bar buttons were $4, the John McCambridge bread was $6. The cream crackers were only $2, I thought that was really good. Crunchies were $4, the biscuits were $4. I think I forgot to mention the biscuits actually. The big 6-packs were $5. So that will give you an idea of the prices. But as I said, like we'll have these for ages. Now we're delighted and now we need to pick which crisps and which chocolate we want to have tonight of all of that. We're gonna have an early night. We're gonna get into bed and watch The Last of Us. Darren has a race tomorrow in Centre Park, so we are both up early. I go and watch all of his races. I love race day and I'm gonna vlog it tomorrow and bring it along with us. We will see you bright and early in the morning. Bye. Good morning! Happy race day, Darren! So we are on our way to get the train. The race starts uptown at around 102nd Street. Let's see the pod that you're taking. Espresso Love. So Darren takes that like 5 minutes before he races, and then if it was an extra long race, you take it 45 minutes into the race as well, do you, Darren?
So they say 5 minutes before, like you said, and then 45 minutes and every 45 minutes. So if I was running the marathon...
When you're running the marathon?
When I'm running the marathon, maybe like 4 of them over the course of 4 hours or whatever.
So they're off. Darren had to run because he was gonna miss his group. The train took ages to come. Like that never happens. But I just seen him there that he starts. So we made it. So Darren is aiming to run this in about 33 minutes, he said. And he made me a coffee in a flask so it stays warm. I absolutely love these days. Like it's such a feel-good thing to get out and watch. Even if you're here on holidays, I will share a link to the race schedule in the description. You'll see when I bring it to the finish line, it's just such good energy around the place. So I'm just walking now to the finish line so that I don't miss Darren. He shares his location so that I can track him on the phone and so I don't miss him, because obviously look at all these people. Oh, do you see your man at the side and there's another lady over here? Like, they're just a couple of people, but so many people come out to support the runners. It is so, so sweet. There's usually about 5,000 people in these short races. And I well believe it. I'm at the finish line. I really wanted to be at the starting point so that you could hear them going, like, you know, on your mark, get set, go. I love that. The commentary is great. They'll have music, they like have people all around the racetrack cheering on the runners. It's so nice.
Next up, Eagles and Chiefs fans. Some more believing.
We have them! Woo! Right, we're gonna go home and run Darren a bath. It's our little routine after a race day. Let him get his muscles soaking, and I'm sure we will have some brekkie as well. We had a lovely walk home through the park, and we've just stopped at the Natural History Museum because they have a food market. This is why I love walking everywhere in New York, because you just come across things like this all the time. We got some fresh sourdough breads and what they call biscuits, but they're like kind of like scones. To be honest, I'm still trying to figure out what the difference between a scone and a biscuit is, other than Irish scones are way nicer. But this is them. So we're gonna go home and make some sausage sandwiches, but we just spotted another market that we were actually in before in one of our moving vlogs. I'll link that one here. That's a really good vlog. You should watch it, if I do say so myself. Right beside the Natural History Museum, as well as that little food market of a Sunday, you have Shake Shack. Do it. Strawberry shake, chips and a burger. Unreal. And then right beside that you have this market that it's not just food, they have like second-hand goods and small businesses as well. It's a really nice market actually. So you can see they've loads of little tents, small local businesses, fresh produce, art, there's homeware, there's clothes, like vintage stands. Definitely bring cash if you're coming. So this is the first time we've seen this, more indoors. This is actually a school. Yeah. Wonder if they got like American lockers like the movies. Yep, we found lockers. This is actually gas. You can see inside the classrooms, and you've loads more stands in here. It's the cafeteria. Look.
You want to show them the shillings? 10 shillings. Brilliant. That was 1928.
So they must have had notes and coins for some.
Do you remember the big fish?
Yep. Hey, we are back finally. We went on a wander. We started at like 102nd Street where the race was, and then we walked all the way back to where we live. So we went through that little market. You're saying that we got the fresh bread and some scones basically. Darren's going to make us some saucy sambos using the sausages that we got in the butcher block yesterday. And while he's doing that, I thought that I'd show you few things that just got delivered from Amazon. You can see them behind me. So remember in the last vlog I told you that I kickstarted a little book club with our new friends. Well, our first book is A Flicker in the Dark. So during the month of February we're going to all read this, and then at the end of the month or the start of March, I think we're aiming for, we're all going to meet up and have an in-person discussion about the book and a few drinks. So that should be really nice. The next thing is so random. But this little statue, I thought she was absolutely gorgeous, but I was expecting it to be bigger. Then I got this mirror. These are. So I do want to start doing a few beauty videos on here, and I need something to look into, so this was a nice size, I thought. I'm not going to be able to show you this next thing, but I'll show you once it's made up. It's a new shoe shelf for the inside of the presses. If you see in our move-in vlogs to this new apartment, I say new, we're here a year already, mental, you'll know that we have kind of shoe boxes that clip into each other in the wardrobes, but a lot of them are broken, they didn't last that well. Then I got this candle, it's a Yankee candle, and the reason why I got it is because it was so highly rated. I can't remember exactly how many 5-star reviews it has, but it's called Midsummer's Night, and it smells like very like masculine. It's not like my favourite smell, but we'll light it out because the place smells like sausages. If you watched the last vlog, the one where we showed our food shopping, you'll see that we buy water because the water here is terrible. We have invested in a water filter. So hopefully this is the solution. I'll definitely let you know in case anybody else has the problem with bad water. Right, that's it. The saucy samples are ready. I'll let you know how we get on. Oh, look. I have to say, it looks gorgeous. And a big pint of my Waddy orange and pineapple with ice, and I'm in heaven. The sandwich was absolutely delicious. Like really, really good. We of course had Kerrygold butter. That was the fresh sourdough bread that we bought from the food market on the way home. And honest to God, it was... Oh, and chef's brown sauce. So now I'm going to get the train to Midtown. I'm meeting a friend for coffee. We're going to do a little book swap, have a coffee, chats, and I'll show you where we're going when we get there because I actually really like this coffee place as well. I'm just waiting on this week's YouTube video to go up, which is spend a week with us. We talk about making new friends, the cost of living in New York, Primark haul, TK Maxx haul, and loads of other things. So if you haven't seen that one already, definitely check it out. I'll link it here. So we never made it for coffee. We went to this Irish bar, Conley's Pub restaurant. It was actually really nice. Hello! So we did try to go to a coffee shop, but the one that we went to, there was actually no seating. So there was an Irish bar beside it. So that's where we went instead. And it was a really, really nice afternoon. And we've already made plans now to meet up again next weekend. We are all set for a lovely cozy evening watching the Super Bowl. I've made a chicken curry for dinner. My chicken curry is unreal, by the way. So we'll have that first and then we'll get settled in. To be honest, I'm here for Rihanna. I've no idea what is be going on in a game of NFL. Okay? And I'm not going to pretend. Look at the sky. I wish the camera would pick up how pink it is. It's literally like a hot pink colour. Oh my God. Oh, it's so beautiful. Amazing. Look at that. I'm not great now at the presentation. But it's delicious. And of course, I'm using McDonald's original curry sauce. I love it. Darren's back! I don't know whether I said it on here, but Darren popped around to our pal to give him some of our goodies. We made him up a little party bag from all the butcher block sweets so that he could have a little Super Bowl party. And now Darren's gonna have his dinner and we're gonna try to figure out what's going on. Now Darren has been talking to loads of people, so he kind of now, I would say, can follow.
I know what sport I'm watching basically.
Right. And then Rihanna is on.
And then we'll watch Rihanna anyways. Let's go!
The Super Bowl has just finished. I was up for the Eagles, Darren was up for the Kansas City Chiefs, and Darren won. It was very close, so it was actually really good. We really enjoyed it. We're gonna go into bed now. Candle lighting, it's so cozy. Extra cozy now that it's raining. Good night. Hello! We actually had a lovely time watching the Super Bowl last night. I could never get my head around what way the NFL worked, but last night as we were watching, Darren was sharing what he knows, and then we were Googling different terms and that, and we figured out how it works together. Right, so today is Monday, and we are off to Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw is a wrestling event, and me and Darren both loved wrestling in the 90s. So we're gonna go for the crack. We actually were already at a wrestling event in Madison Square Gardens and we had a ball. So hopefully this one is just as good. But before that, we're gonna go and grab some food. So we'll bring it along with us, and then I'm gonna close out the vlog because technically we've gone past the weekend, but couldn't go to the wrestling without showing you what it's like. So we'll bring it along and then we'll say goodbye. This is the little place that we're going to for food. And this is it. How cute and cozy is it? We just finished our food there. There's no point in trying to show you what we're eating because it was way too dark. But we're just getting the train now to the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Yeah! Now we've arrived! We got the train from Manhattan to the Barclays Center. It was a direct train. It was about 25 minutes. We are a little bit late. Still a lot of crowds going in though, Darren. It's very late and it's school night, so we will talk to you tomorrow and we'll tell you all about it.
Wrestling's cool!
Good morning. It's an absolute beaut of a day outside. We have been spoiled. I keep thinking that we're getting like an early spring, but I read on Instagram that it's a false spring because the cold weather is gonna come back. So enjoying it while it lasts. So I'm in the office today and I'm gonna close out the vlog there because it was only supposed to be a weekend vlog, but I didn't want to just go to the wrestling and then not mention it. The seats were unreal. Like, I'm not sure if you can tell how close we were in the footage, but the seats were class. With those televised events, like there's so much filler because they're showing ads and that on telly. And it's the same with like the UFC and that, and you can't hear the commentators. So for me, it was more like talking and, you know, the skits that they do more than wrestling. But it was still good. Like, we've seen wrestlers that we know, or I know. Brock Lesnar was there, The Edge was there, Becky Lynch from Ireland, Finn Balor, he's from Ireland. So it was a great bit of crack. It's something different to do. And if you also liked wrestling in the 90s like us, I think that'd be really cool because it's just not an event that's in Ireland. Darren,
Yeah?
do they have wrestling events in Ireland?
Sometimes they come there, but I don't think they've ever brought like one of those WWE shows to Ireland. The UK defo, but not Ireland.
Yeah.
And you said The Edge. The Edge is in you too.
Oh my.
The Edge is... it's Edge. The Edge comes out with Bono, the tag team champs.
Right, come on, say goodbye because I'm closing out the vlog. Look at a little running man. Show them your best. Yeah.
This is from your marathon running, and you're gonna put a water bottle in there. You can drink that, and then you don't have to stop.
Right, we are off to start our week. Hope you enjoy yours. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next vlog, which should be next week. So yeah.